you do find yourself a nice book to read about God or saints, you can bless yourself and just ask God to bless your mind, to open it up so he can give you wisdom. All right, out of her book, isn't that awesome that one day this woman right here was sitting and writing, okay? Writing. This is, I think, in the 1800s. Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, coming out of that, 1901. Hold on. Yes, August 28th, matter of fact, 1901. No, September 10th, sorry. So September 10th, but listen what she says. One resolution that I have taken and begun to put into practice. Now, isn't this nice? Here she is, she's writing back in 1901, September, not knowing that today, 2000, almost 19, that somebody would be telling you, the world, about what she's writing. I kind of feel like I'm being nosy here. Okay, so one resolution that I have taken and begun to put into practice, notwithstanding physical and moral weakness, is to be joyful. In the Christian sense of the word, as joyful as I can be towards life, towards others, and even towards myself. My God, help me, and thy kingdom come. October 9th, 1901, days of great interior happiness, rich and firm resolutions. I am going to fill my life with work and charity and the accomplishment of duty, all my duty. So she's really delighting in work. I love interior solitude with God alone. This is in November. It strengthens my soul, so she loves spending time with God, and gives it light and fervor again, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the same days. How do we get excited about that? Every day the same, right? Because you have to be alone with God, and he will give you light and fervor. But sometimes isolation, which is a different thing entirely from solitude, all right? Isolation, as she's saying, is different than solitude. It weighs it down. I thirst for sympathy, to bear my soul to the souls that are dear to me, to speak of God and immorality and the interior life and charity. But the human soul is so subtle and delicate that it must feel the same notes resonating in another of those divine instruments before it can sound its own. The perfect union of two souls, how beautiful a harmony that would make. With him I love best in the world. Let me one day make this harmony, oh my God. Oh yeah, she says here, I have ordered all my days so that as much as possible they may represent, as it were, the whole of my life in miniature. Prayer, my precious morning meditation, work seriously performed, some work or care for the poor, and my family and home duties. Just at present, visits to Juliet take the place of visits to the poor. That's someone in her life. As soon as I can, I want to devote myself to some fine and useful work. So she's a hard worker. She knows that's what she needs to be responsible. All right, she says here, and yet what wasted force lies in the 20 or 30 years that in first youth, or still more in maturity and old age, are too many women but an empty time in their existence. Serious work, activity of minds, action, all the more productive in that it is based on a strengthened will and on judgment developed by life. These should fill the later time of life and give it a special serenity and beauty, but that needs a long preparation. One must have acquired in youth the habit of work. Okay, so if you have youngins, teach them work, a habit of work, organized one's life and assumed the interior government of oneself, so that on the surface, at the very least, this is beautiful, No physical suffering, none of the lacerations of old age can trouble one's being. One must have lit in oneself so bright a flame of sympathy and tenderness that all who are beginning as we are ending can come to find their light and fire. It is a suffering sent from God, which I offer to him, that among all the beloved friends surrounding me, I should have no one to whom I might open my heart in saying to him or her, look, and who might understand and help me, but perhaps to hear one's ideas and beliefs perpetually criticized, to know them misunderstood, to have prejudice and ignorance against one, is to some extent to suffer persecution for justice's sake. Yes. See, she had secret suffering. When I want to pour out my soul, I go to him, and whether at church or in the silence of my room, he brings me increased strength and fills me with joy greater than any other words can say. After all, perhaps he alone can penetrate to the infinite depth and sensitivity of the human soul. So all of what I'm telling you today goes together, okay? All of it. All of it. So it's no good just to empty your mind, okay? This is like the new age movement of just meditating. You have to fill it, and you don't fill it by yourself. You fill it with the grace of God. He is the one that fills you, gives you the attitudes, gives you the right frame of mind to continue in this life. How do we see things? How do we look at life? How are we supposed to view things? How are we supposed to treat people? The only way that is through the grace of God. He will give us the power, okay? While I'm crunching on celery, I'm gonna record this gentleman here.
What time is it?
I mean, imagine, look at this, all right? Come on. I can barely get off the couch. Woo! This is what I live for. Well, one of the things.
Well, it must be boring. Yeah, it's like I did my things and it's over.
All right.
Then I want to stay for an hour and a half. I feel like I cheaped you for your money. It's like I did my stuff. I can land. This day is so good, okay? I can land like all my normal tricks that I can do first try, okay?
I just love this sport. I love skateboarders. I love the bike and scooters. And let me tell you something. It's not always wonderful. You got your bullies, you got your immoralities, but it's in baseball too. We've been there, we've done that. It's everywhere, okay? But whenever you see skateboarders, you know, maybe on the road, oh wow, that is so cool. It's like being at the circus all the time. This is called a flow. See how he's not stopping? Well, he stopped there. But ideally, you just keep going. It's like being on a surfboard, you don't stop. That's the ultimate goal with all your tricks. I know, and it takes a toll on your heart. I get it. You know, this place even has a smell. Work on the flows, even if it's a couple. See, to say goodbye to this, which I thought we were for a while there because I was sick and I don't know, he's into Fortnite now. It was frightening to think that we might never be here again, you know, as often as we want to be, usually. But the smell of this place, you know, just the whole atmosphere. Oh yeah, so the thing I was trying to tell you, my phone died earlier. Or not died, but the pitches, the storage was out. So this is the thing, hold on. So whenever you see a skate park kid, a man, whatever, and you see them on someone else's property, okay, so that might not be okay, right? And you know what? You can always go to them and talk to them. Do not, please don't degrade them and think that they're being rude and horrible. I mean, yeah, are some kids rude and horrible? Absolutely. But please do not look at them like, oh, just because they're a skate park person, that they are out to be horrifying and you have a right to be rude to them, because let me tell you something. A lot of them, most of them, are really, really cool people. Okay? Yes, there's a skate park element. I will agree to that. But let me tell you, now that I ventured out into the world, it's everywhere. I don't want to hear it, okay? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Especially in, like, work. You go to work where there's adults, you'll see it there too. It's everywhere. So, the thing is that I don't want skate park people to be treated disrespectfully. It's not okay. It's wrong. They are awesome, awesome people, and they want to be treated with respect. And all you have to do is just ask. Just talk to them, okay? Don't yell at them. A lot of adults think they can just go ahead and be horrible and mean. It's wrong. Wrong. You're wrong. All right. So he learned to do what is called a flare. It kind of looks like a backflip, but like a corkscrew at the same time. So it's no good just to do that. You have to really add things to all of these tricks. So you're doing like 5 different tricks while you're doing this one. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm too tired.
Oh, come on. All right, so he's gonna try it. So watch him whip the deck that he's standing on while he is doing this flare. This is what he went away for. You know how you have a gymnast on the balance beam and they have to land on the balance beam? They have to land on the deck. Whoa, so he just tried to double the spin of the deck. That was good, right? Yeah, it's hard to land on it, but that is the goal, right? To do the flow and to land on the deck. It's like being on a surfboard, right? So you always got to stay on the surfboard if you're going to be in the water. It's the same thing. I just love it. I love it here. I love the sport. It's just so wonderful. So wonderful. Oh, yes. And you have your really good kids, you know? There are really good kids that are here. And then you got your plain jerks. You got your jerks, and you know who you are. Go ahead. Isn't that great? We don't even have to point out who jerks are. They know who they are already. Okay. I know. So, I don't know. This is just so exciting. It's exciting to be filled with love and laughter and yes. Hey, you know what? People might say, well, you know, she can be happy because she doesn't have to go to work. Well, let me tell you something. I worked my whole life. It's about an attitude. St. Paul says you have to have a good attitude, right? So people say now, like somebody will say, oh, it's going to be snowing tomorrow. And I'll be like, yahoo! And they'll be like, well, that's because you don't have to go to work in it. And I'm like, wait a minute. When I used to work, I used to love to walk in it. I used to love to shovel it. I'd be like turning my Christmas music on for the neighbors. We'd all be shoveling together. I love this stuff. I don't mind hard work. I just don't like driving in it. It is scary now in my older years. All right, so I guess I'll see you at home or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what the night brings. Otherwise, remember that God is good all the time. All right, God bless you, and thanks for hanging out and reading with me. It's very important to educate yourself. Keep learning, keep learning. Learn about God, learn about heaven, learn about the devil, learn about drugs, learn about psychiatry, learn about the school system, learn about food, learn about these industries because you need to. Because if you don't, they will kill you. They will kill you. You have to learn about how to get to heaven. Otherwise, you go to hell. You have to learn how to eat right or you get sick and you die. You have to learn about psychiatry. Otherwise, they will drug you and control you. You have to learn. All right? Know the facts. That should be a great title. Know the facts. All right. Bye.
This way, look.
Some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around, dancing through the snow in one horse open sleigh. Over the fields we it's your turn. I can't even see you.
Oh, yeah? 3 words that make it gorgeous.
Horse was leaning like.
Oh, yeah? That's right.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Your turn. Oh. Sing a sleighing song. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That's right.
Sleigh.
Oh, yeah? The cringe is real.
So I've never actually ridden in a one-horse.
Bear, are you sleeping, honey? Oh, you can't see Bear, but Bear's out there. Hi, Bear. Merry Christmas. What is that noise? What is that? What is that noise? Oh, someone's phone. That was really scary. Okay, we're home. Dun 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 dun. Look. It is December 1st, exactly. Woo-hoo. We have 25 days, actually 24 days till Christmas. How am I supposed to get everything done in that amount of time? Oh my goodness. We can do it, right everybody? We do it all the time. We do it every year. So, we must... Woo! Buns! The babes! Come here! It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. Because we're crazy. That's why. Hey, Buns, come here. Oh, look at how he looks. Oh, come here, you big gorgeous babe. Oh, look at that. Rachel, you're missing it. Isn't that adorable? Why'd you touch him? Oh, the babes. What are you doing? Huh? Come here. I need a bun, babe. The babes, the buns. Hi. You're gorgeous. Yes, you are. You're gorgeous. Look at you. Look. Does it get any better, honestly? Honestly. Don't let him bite the cord. Because he will. Buns like to eat the cords. Come on. Come on. Come on, babes. Come on. He knows where he wants to go. That's right. Oh, look what I got, everybody. Ha ha. Hi, the babes. You wanted to be with Nan? You wanted to be with Nana, huh? You're so good. You are. You're getting situated over here. You're so good. You see you in there? Look, that's you, babes. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, you're the Christmas bun, babe. You're the Christmas bun. Yeah, we're going to get a Christmas tree, but you can't eat the needles. I mean, you could. But they do say it could rip your insides. You have to be careful. But I know you like it. Look at this babe. Ooh, is that you galloping, honey? Oh, he wanted to be with Nana. Yes. You good boy. You see you over there? Look. Do you see you over there? You got a beauty mark? Are you beautiful? Yes, you are. See? We have to stay awake late so that we can keep Miffy company. Look at this, babe. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Want to go in my coat? There we go. There we go. Now we're nice and toasty and comfy. Huh, babes? This is too much fun. So cute. Babes, you see everybody in there? You gotta get your nails cut. Maybe tomorrow night. Because they're pretty long. Okay, the babes. Okay, the buns. These little snuggle buns. Look. He's a little snuggle bun, babe. Oh, yes, he is. Look at it, babe. Look at it, babe. See? They're very, very affectionate. Yes, they are. The best animal to get. As long as you let him free range around your home and he's well protected and there's tons and tons of love. Tons and tons of love. Huh, babes? Huh, babes? You're a good boy. You're good. You're a Christmas babe? Are you a Christmas babe, honey? Yeah. Oh, cute. Cuteness is all around me.